leak when you laugh, when you bend over to lift something up? Maybe you find yourself rushing to find a restroom because of a sudden urge to go, or you get the feeling that you can't fully empty your bladder. If any of that sounds familiar, you may be suffering from urinary incontinence, or UI. UI isn't a single disease, but a family of conditions affecting both men and women that are characterized by the inability to properly control the flow of urine. Normally, when your bladder fills, signals are exchanged between your brain and your bladder that indicate when it's time to go. While that's going on, you have sphincter muscles in your pelvic floor that hold urine in until you're ready. When it's time to relieve yourself, you relax those muscles to let urine pass. It doesn't always work according to plan when you experience UI. You may have a miscommunication between your brain and your bladder, or you may have weakened sphincter muscles that aren't up to the job. In women, incontinence issues often appear following childbirth or during menopause, while in men, they're often associated with prostate issues. Depending on your particular situation, you may experience UI in some distinct ways. There's stress urinary incontinence, or SUI, which occurs when you put pressure on your bladder from activities like laughing, coughing, sneezing, or bending. Overactive bladder, or OAB, is the name for a condition where you have that intense feeling to go right now. If that's accompanied by actual leakage, you have what's called urge incontinence. Some people experience symptoms of both SUI and OAB or urge incontinence at the same time, and when that occurs, they have what's called mixed incontinence. Finally, there's something called urinary retention, which is when you find it difficult to start urinating. When you finally do go, you find that the flow is weak, and you often feel the need to go again because you haven't been able to fully empty your bladder. Regardless of which form of UI you have, urinary incontinence is not a normal part of the aging process or something you should have to learn to live with. There are real effective treatments that can make a meaningful difference in your life. Behavioral changes like modifying your diet to avoid food and drinks that can irritate your bladder are a great place to start. And pelvic floor exercises can strengthen your muscles to help you prevent accidents. If those aren't enough, there's a tremendous range of absorbent products that can keep you dry and comfortable under almost all circumstances. Medical solutions include drugs that can improve brain-bladder communications, injections that can enhance your muscle control, and small implanted devices called neuromodulators that may help you regain bladder function. There are even surgical procedures you can consider when less invasive methods aren't sufficient. So how do you begin your treatment journey? Your doctor is your first step, and depending on your symptoms and your diagnosis, you may be referred to a specialist like a physical therapist, a urologist, or a urogynecologist. The help you deserve is out there, but the only way you can get it is by speaking up. Don't stay silent when it comes to your health and your happiness. Talking with your doctor about the options available can set you on the road to a more confident, comfortable future. To learn more about each of these conditions and how to get the conversation flowing with your doctor, visit us online at nafc.org. And remember, there's no shame in being human.